A new book called the Tool Box Book in the Sesame Street Book Club by Ellen Weiss, illustrated by Richard Brown, featuring Jim Henson's Sesame Street Muppets. Here we go. Let's open it up and see what it says. The Toolbox Book. Mr. Hooper is getting out the toolbox because today is Do It Day on Sesame Street. In the toolbox, there is a tool for every job. So they're getting ready. They've got their overalls, and they are getting ready with Mr. Hooper there to do it. First tool is the carpenter's rule. Sometimes we use a measuring tape, but this is for carpenters. The Count uses a carpenter's rule to measure the bat house that he's building. Ah, ah, ah. The next tool, screwdriver. This is a flathead screwdriver, and screws. These are flathead screws. If it has two, if it has like this, called a Phillips screwdriver and a Phillips head screw. Okay. Ernie and Bert are making a new toy chest. Ernie is using a screwdriver to twist in the screws that hold on the hinges. Brace. Bit. Biff and Sully are drilling holes with a brace and bit. They will put wire through the holes so they can hang up the new sign for Mr. Hooper's store. I use a drill instead of a brace and a bit, but this is sort of an older tool. A saw. Snuffleupagus is cutting wood with a saw. He is making a picture frame for his great uncle's portrait. You can also use adults, mommies, and daddies use an electric saw, right? You've probably seen them. Pliers. These are some of the most popular sets of tools around. Pliers. You use pliers for a lot of things. Farley is putting a name tag on Barkley's collar. He uses a pair of pliers to close the S hook on the name tag. Also, probably the most popular tool, hammer and nails. Harry uses a hammer and some nails to help Big Bird build a new birdseed box. So this is the birdseed box they're building. Harry doesn't look very happy though. And Big Bird looks a little scared because he's hammering away. The reason why is when you use hammer and nails, it's very loud. But that's okay if you're doing something. If you're getting something done. As long as it's in the light hours of the day. Clamp and glue. This is used with a lot of woodworking. Prairie Dawn puts glue on the broken pieces and uses a clamp to hold the pieces together. So they'll glue together, use a clamp. Sandpaper. Sandpaper is really important when you're working with wood to make it smooth. Grover rubs and rubs with sandpaper to smooth the wood on his mommy's rocking chair. Very nice. Paintbrush and paint. After Grover has finished, Betty Lou uses a paintbrush to paint the chair. Nice blue color there. And then they put a sign saying wet paint. Here's a wrench. Wrenches are really important. Do It Day is almost over and the tools are all put away, except one. David is using the wrench to open the fire hydrant. Let's see what happens. Why would he do that? Cooling off in the sprinkler is a perfect way to end Do It Day. Colorín colorado, este cuento se ha acabado. What a great story about tools. Some of those I had never seen before. So when you talk to your mommy or your daddy about tools, make sure to do something with them because it's important to know what they all do. Until next time, everybody, keep doing, keep learning.